Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Nick Ross with Body of Legends. Coming at you guys 3 weeks out with a back workout. 3 weeks out of the AMBF World Championships, my pro debut. Try to get a pretty good back session in. Of course, energy is low, carbs are low. Can't really get much sleep because my body is just burning. But I try to do the best I can to get a good back session in. I really try to keep everything compound. Really try to keep the thick building compound movements in, like those rack lifts, bent over rows. I'm not a big believer in just changing things up too much, because last year, for me, I feel like that was probably the worst physique of my life when I stepped on stage. The worst. I looked better 5 to 6 weeks out of the show last year than I did the day of the show. Why is that? For me, looking back, I changed up a lot of things. I went from compound movements to a bunch of isolation movements. I went from 10 to 12 reps to 20, 25, 30 reps. So for me, my body didn't respond too well to that. It responded in a way of making the muscle very stringy. It gave it a look of just being very flat. I wasn't able to get a pump in. This time around, of course, I don't want that to happen. So I was like, you know what, Nick? You changed things up last year. You look like shit on stage, in my opinion. I feel like I could look far better. I didn't look my best on stage, and I think these variables were the factor of that. So I'm going to change it up. Like I said, keep those compound movements in my routine. Keep the reps, 12, 15 reps, so I can go a bit heavy. Just, I'm not going heavy, but I can go heavier as opposed to if I did 25, 30 reps. So, something else you guys need to understand, that a lot of the fat burning is going to come from the cardio and the diet. You can do the reps within the training, but the training is there to keep the muscle there, to keep the muscle thick. You're not supposed to use training exactly to burn your fat. You're supposed to use the training, the weights and everything else to keep the muscle thick and keep the muscle full. And of course, if your diet is in check and your cardio is in check, then the fat will come off. So, did a training session outside. It was hard, man. It really was. I had the sun on my back. It was beating the hell out of me. And I was trying to lift decently. I actually don't even have a belt right now. The belt that I have is actually too big for my waist. I have a size medium belt, and I actually bored 2 extra holes in that belt, and the belt is still too damn big. So I don't have a belt. I actually ordered one. It should be here in about a week and a half. But by the time the belt comes, I won't really need it at that point, because it'll be like a week out of the show. So, kind of been training for the last 3 or 4 weeks without a belt. And to be honest, it hasn't really done anything differently to my physique, waist-wise. So, if you have a belt, train with it. I just, my waist got too damn small for my belt, so, I don't have a belt to train with. But I really don't think it's affected me that much. So I'm fine with it, whatever. Definitely looking forward to the show, of course. Definitely looking forward to everything that's going to come after that. Got a cool brunch plan. The show's going to be on Saturday. Got a crazy brunch on Sunday. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to see what happens on the day of the show. I feel like this will be the best look. I'm not going to do anything too crazy when it comes to changing things up, like I said. My peak week last year, I did a bunch of water cutting, and I did a bunch of crap that I just felt like flattened me the hell out. I was backstage doing 100, 200, 300 freaking push-ups, and I could not get a pump for nothing. When you're freaking doing 100 push-ups and you can't get a pump, then something's wrong. So I'm not gonna play around too much this time around, because it is a pro show, it's my pro debut. I am going for that goal. So if I look good now, being 3 weeks out, then why change things up? Why try to have this magical formula that probably won't even work, probably will make me look even worse on the day of the show. You know, I've done it before. I didn't look good, so I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna change things up a little bit, but not too much. I'm not gonna go as crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, man, I mean, you know, this has been a process. It's been a journey. It's been an experience. You know, a lot of great things that have happened along the way of the last 18 weeks. A lot of great things will continue to happen within the next 3 or 4 weeks. And as always, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to get the work done. I'm excited to see what the future holds. And I'm excited for that food. Very excited for that food. Alright guys, so I'll be checking in with you guys later on. Definitely going to be giving you guys some more updates, some more cool announcements, so be looking out for that as well. This has been Nick Ross of Body of Legends. Hope you guys are liking this whole series, the whole video series, the whole progress I'm showing you guys, the whole journey. You know, definitely let me know with the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of updates on Instagram, my meals, everything on Instagram, at Body of Legends on Instagram. Facebook fan page, at Body of Legends. Thank you very much. We'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye.
I wanna run to you and get away. I wanna hide with you, but I can't escape. They say it's